So guys, today back for a video on the channel. Today we're here for the Newcastle United versus Arsenal preview. It's a massive game, it's a bigger one for Arsenal because we'll have to get onto them because they've got two massive games in between Newcastle, so we'll have to get into the video. We'll have to speak about that situation because there's a key one to this fixture and it's gonna cause a problem for both teams. Anyways boys, this video is going to be going out probably an hour or so before my massive stream, so if you want to go and watch that, make sure to do so. I'm probably going to be starting my stream about 5:30, so if you could go and do that, it would mean the world. Anyways boys, let's get into the preview now. Let's look at Arsenal, let's look at Newcastle, and let's see what we can do for this preview. Let's go into it lads. Let's start off by looking at Arsenal. So as we all know, Arsenal have had another iffy season. They're sitting 10th in the Premier League table and it's not good enough for them. When you look at it, under Arteta, you would expect it to maybe be top 6, but lads, it's a big one for them because they're playing the Europa League semi-final in the matter of an hour when recording this, and I've waited for the team lineups to come out, and it's very key to see that they're going into that game without starting a striker. And it was good because I would have expected them to play their best team possible against the Europa League rather than Newcastle. But Aubameyang's not starting. Pepe is starting up front for the game. Obviously I've recorded this before the Villarreal game, so I don't have a clue what the score is. So they played a decent formation with Holding and Murray. Does that mean Gabriel and David Luiz play against Newcastle, then they rotate back to whatever? That game against Villarreal will say a lot about the Newcastle game, because if they go to their place, get beat say, and Unai Emery get a win under Arsenal, it'll cause a lot of frustration and stress, and it'll not be good for Arsenal going into the game against Newcastle. Way up on the high. We just had an amazing result against Liverpool, the champions of England. We've got that. We're ready for this game no matter what, and if Arsenal fuck up tonight, when this video goes out, you'll know what the score is. It'll be hard for them. It will be hard for them going into the game. Odegaard starting for them in the game against Villarreal. Obviously, he's signed from Real Madrid. He is a good player, a game-changing player. He can get a goal or so we need to watch out for him if he does play. But I can see them it all depends on the score tonight. Say if Arsenal win 2-0. They're away from home, they've got 2 away goals underneath their belt. They'll just go for it against Newcastle. But say if it's a 0-0 or 1-1, yes, they might have that away goal, but it doesn't guarantee the result that they need in the second leg. It will be a tough one for them, and for them going from Spain on the Thursday, having a light day Friday, have a training day Saturday, and the playoff Sunday at St James's Park. If the fans were there, we would be up for it. They've also got the Europa League tie, and it's only going to make us stronger. It really is. Arsenal obviously in the Premier League recently have been very, very iffy. Last 2 games at the Emirates, no wins. Fulham, luckily they scored in the 97th minute with Nketiah, and then a horrible mistake from Leno to get beat 1-0 against Everton, and them 2 results say a lot. And obviously they're going into this game against Villarreal and Newcastle a bit on the down. The club, obviously with the Super League and all the fans protesting about Kroenke out, the club's not in a good mindset at the minute, when Newcastle are in a good mindset, and we can use that to our advantage because Arsenal recently not getting results. Off the pitch it's bad, on the pitch it's bad, and if they lose to Villarreal tonight, it could only go downhill, and it will be hard for them. It will be hard for them. They might need to recall Joe Willock back for the last couple of games. They're like, look mate, we need you, and the Mags aren't letting them go. No chance. Also fans watching, let me know your thoughts on Joe Willock's performances this season so far for Newcastle. He's obviously been unstoppable recently, and it's a shame that he's going to be at St James's Park supporting both teams, because obviously he's still at Arsenal but he wants to sign for Newcastle. It's going to be an emotional one for him because he doesn't know, it'll be hard for him out of the process, but he's been prolific for Newcastle this season, and do Arsenal fans want him back? Do Arsenal need him? It's going to be an iffy one because we want him, and after what he's done at Newcastle, I would happily say that Arsenal want him as well, so it will be a tricky one. It really will be. Let's see what they can do lads. Let's go on to Newcastle. Right then, Newcastle, we're on the up. We've lost 1 game in the last 8 And if you told me that back when we were getting beat week in, week out, if you told me that say after the Aston Villa loss, I wouldn't believed you. I really wouldn't. We were just losing every game. Every game we were just getting beat. And it was so shite. It was so bad. And then now we're on the bit of a high, which is brilliant. And that's one man, and it's Alan St-Maximin. He is absolutely brilliant. And he's changed the team for Newcastle, and he's kept us basically up in the Prem now. Because if you look at the table, then I think everyone would say, oh, Southampton are safe. So that means really Newcastle are safe. Yes, our next 3 games are tough. Arsenal at home, Man City, and then Leicester. Some really tough games, and obviously Man City being in midweek as well, I think. I could be wrong on that, but I think. For me, out of them games, I think Arsenal's the most winnable one in recent times. We haven't been great at the King Power Stadium, and Man City at home. We do get a result there and there, but I think without the fans it will be tough against Manchester City. So it's only it's gonna be a tough game. It is gonna be a tough game. We have to just go into the game with confidence and not sit back. And we haven't done that recently. And we went at Liverpool. We might have not got all the shots in the game, but it was always gonna happen. We were never no team ever get more shots at Anfield. We were lucky to get a point after the chances they missed, but we were great and we deserved to get a point. We deserved to get 3 points after what happened at the end, but it will be an interesting one. It really will be. I personally think if you want to solidify safety, we've got to win this game. And it sort of reminds you of when we played Arsenal back in April 2018, where a main man Matt Ritchie scored to make it a 2-1 win. And that game, that game secured safety after other games got played during the week. Could it be because we just need Fulham to lose, West Brom to lose, and if we beat Arsenal, I think that's us definitely safe. And considering we've still got Sheffield United and Fulham to play, I think if we want to get as high up at the table as possible, if we want that as a club, we need to win this game. But if we're just 1-17 for above, we should be fine. Say if we do lose this game, but we've just got to go into the game with confidence. We've just got to go into the game trying to win, and I'm sure we can. We've got to be winning the game because we've got no super sub and Joe Willock to come on, because obviously he can't play, so it is going to be a tricky one, boys. But you've got to be positive at the minute. I'm going to go for a lovely 2-2 draw on Sunday. Anyways, boys, that is the end of the preview. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Massive game on Sunday and a big stream on tonight. Oh my god, I honestly can't wait for Premier League Team of the Season. So if you want to come and join the stream, make sure to do so. Anyways, boys, see you in the next one.